Enjoy a day trip to Bainbridge Island from Seattle, including the Bainbridge Island Ferry Terminal, Pegasus Coffee, the Waterfront Park and Trail, the Bainbridge Island Museum of Art, Winslow Way, and the Harbour Public House. Start your day trip at the Seattle Ferry Terminal Pier 52. The ferry ride takes approximately 35 minutes and arrives at the Bainbridge Island Ferry Terminal. You can enjoy beautiful views of Puget Sound, the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, and all the surrounding islands along the way. The Bainbridge Island Ferry Terminal is located in Winslow, a small town on Bainbridge Island. Once you leave the ferry terminal, walk along the Main Street Winslow Way towards Pegasus Coffee, known for their high-quality coffee beans. Opened in May 1980, Pegasus became the first coffee roaster to serve espresso over the counter in the Seattle area. They also offer a selection of baked goods and a friendly, relaxed local vibe. Take a walk along the beautiful Waterfront Park and Trail and head towards the Bainbridge Island Museum of Art. This architecturally stunning museum showcases contemporary art, with a particular focus on work created by artists from the Pacific Northwest. After visiting the museum, take a closer look at the shops and parks in downtown Winslow along Winslow Way and head toward the Harbour Public House for lunch. The Harbour Public House was originally owned by Civil War veteran Ambrose Grow and his wife, Amanda, and their family, who came to Eagle Harbor in 1881. He homesteaded 160 acres along the waterfront, and the Grow family homestead still stands today as the Harbour Public House. After lunch, head back to the Bainbridge Island Ferry Terminal for the trip back to Seattle. The Seattle to Bainbridge Island ferry route is 8.6 miles long. This route is the busiest in the Washington State ferry system. In 2024, it carried a total of 4.9 million passengers, of which 2.1 million were walk-ons and 1.6 million were vehicles. Before ferries were dominant on Puget Sound, the route was served by passenger and freight-carrying steamboats. The MV Tacoma is a jumbo Mark II class ferry operated by Washington State Ferries. Launched in 1997, it was the first in its class in the Washington State Ferries fleet. Since delivery, the Tacoma has almost exclusively been assigned to the busy Seattle-Bainbridge Island route. This ferry can carry 2,499 passengers and 202 vehicles. The name Tacoma comes from the native word Tahoma, meaning snowy mountain. Bainbridge Island is a beautiful island located in Puget Sound, just a short ferry ride from Seattle, Washington. It's known for its scenic views, lush forests, charming small-town vibe, and outdoor activities. The island offers hiking trails, beaches, and parks, making it a popular spot for nature lovers. The main town, Winslow, has a quaint, walkable downtown area with local shops, restaurants, and art galleries. Bainbridge Island is also home to a rich history, and you can visit museums, like the Bainbridge Island Historical Museum, to learn more about the island's past, including its Japanese-American heritage. The Pegasus Coffee House on Bainbridge Island has a fascinating history. It was originally built as the Anderson Hardware Store in 1937. On March 25, 1942, the building became a registration center for everyone of Japanese ancestry on Bainbridge Island. This notice explains how they had 6 days to sell, rent, or make arrangements for their home, land, and possessions. In 1980, it became the birthplace of Pegasus Coffee, the first coffee roaster to serve espresso over the counter in the Seattle area. Bainbridge Island Museum of Art's striking building was designed by Matthew Coates of Coates Design Architects. The 20,000-square-foot building provides a place to celebrate the art and artists of the Puget Sound region. The museum opened on June 14, 2013. The art museum includes a reception area with a 2-story atrium and grand staircase, 7 galleries, a divided classroom space, a 95-seat auditorium, bistro, museum store, and a green roof garden and patio. Sustainable features in the building include geo-exchange energy, daylighting controlled louvers, solar power, recycled materials including denim insulation, and green-labeled certified carpets and paints. The Sherry Grover Gallery is home to more than 3,000 artists' books. The museum defines an artist's book as a three-dimensional art object, usually one of a kind or in limited edition, which reveals or tells its story over time using a combination of content and form and involves the agency or participation of the viewer. Artists' books combine various art forms and media, including drawing, painting, printmaking, collage, gluing and binding, sculpture, photography, textiles, creative writing, and storytelling. The Waterfront Park is one of the most popular civic and social gathering places for island residents and visitors. It welcomes annual festivals, summer performances, special events, picnics, music performances, and more. Here you will find easy access to the water's edge for boating and tranquil views of Eagle Harbour. The 5.5-acre park also supports a children's play area. Waterfront Park is bordered by the downtown area featuring a wide range of restaurants, businesses, and retail stores within walking distance. Follow the trail to the Harbour Public House. The Harbour Public House was originally owned by Ambrose Grow and his wife, Amanda, and their family. They came to Eagle Harbour in 1881. He was a Civil War veteran and homesteaded 160 acres here along the waterfront. The Grow family homestead still stands today as home to Harbour Public House. In the English public house tradition, these homes invite the public to drink, dine, and otherwise find community. The ferry ride back to Seattle from Bainbridge Island is one of the most scenic ferry routes in the Pacific Northwest. It crosses Puget Sound, offering breathtaking views that change with the weather and seasons. As the ferry departs Bainbridge Island, you'll see a picturesque shoreline lined with evergreens, rocky beaches, and charming waterfront homes. During the 35-minute journey, you get wide-open views of Puget Sound, with seabirds gliding overhead and the occasional seal or porpoise in the water. The Olympic Mountains rise to the west, snow-capped and rugged on clear days, creating a majestic backdrop. As the ferry nears Seattle, the city's skyline gradually comes into view, dominated by the Space Needle, Columbia Center, and other high-rises. If the weather is clear, Mount Rainier towers in the distance behind the city.